Hey everyone, it's that time again. We've got another issue of Building Millennium Falcon. This is issue number 31. I've not even taken it out of its wrapper yet. That's the one we did the other day. And we got, what have we got? More of the same really, whole plating and framework, and more of the support jig, which is kind of cool because that's the last piece we're missing. This is how we're looking at the moment. I've just put some of it together. So we've got some of the corridors in there, and I've painted all the inside of the framework now, so we've got light blocking. Interesting discovery actually. If you do what I did, I was a bit impatient. I put all the plating on first, then I had to strip it all off to paint it. It only goes back one way. Basically the whole plating pieces are keyed and they overlap each other to prevent to prevent gaps basically. So you'll find that if you don't put them back on in the exact sequence that they came with the issues and the instructions, you'll find you'll put a piece on, you'll put another piece on, and to get the third one on, you'll have to take one of the other two off. So generally, I've discovered that the best way to assemble the plating is from the outside in, and I think it's moving. I'd have to confirm this now, but I think it's moving anti-clockwise around the hole. You'll see if you look at them. I didn't cotton on straight away, but they're keyed in such a way as each one overlaps the last one. Hence, there is a right and wrong way to put them together. You can do it the wrong way around, but it takes twice as long. Anyway, let's go and get this unwrapped, and we'll start with today's build. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do with issue number 31 is pop the final piece of assembly support jig in place. Actually quite hard to do with one hand when you're holding a camera, but I think I've sussed out how. There we go. That's the jig now fully assembled. We've got some framework and plating to go on, so let's do what we did the other day. Now this time, if you saw my last video, I was just carrying this out as framework only. Now we've got the whole of the interior painted, and we've not really got any extra work to do on the exterior, so the masking was successful. Okay. Okay, today basically we're assembling some more of the hull plating. This is another slice of cake, as I christened it the other day. Basically, just like we did on issue 30 here, and it's going to move along obviously and fill into this gap here. So pretty much the same as we did, so not too much point in boring you with all of the detail, but you know pretty much from the last one what we're doing here. So I'll get some of that done and come back to you shortly. Okay, today basically we're assembling some more of the hull plating. This is another slice of cake, as I christened it the other day. Basically, just like we did on issue 30 here, and it's going to move along obviously and fill into this gap here. So pretty much the same as we did, so not too much point in boring you with all of the detail, but you know pretty much from the last one what we're doing here. So I'll get some of that done and come back to you shortly. Okay, that's the framework stuff done for today. Basically we're just putting in pieces BF 36, 37 and 38, and that's just continuing around the rear of the Falcon. Now we're coming around under the engine section at the back, so we're really starting to close up now. We're on the home straight, as it were, or the home curve. Anyway, right, the only other thing to do is we've got a new piece of plating, which after my marathon painting yesterday, doing this with all of the plating so far, I'm just going to mask that off quickly and give that a quick paint so we're up to date. So I shall get that done. Showed you pretty much in the previous episode, issue 30, how I was doing that, but a very brief recap. I'm just masking off the outside of the hull because I'm not sure what I'm going to do paint wise with that yet. I just want to paint the inside for light blocking, and there could be a lot of light in this section because this is where the engine's going to be. I don't know what the kit's like. I might enhance it. I might put some more additional LEDs in there. We'll see what it's like. but I want plenty of light blocking in there, so it's easier to get it done now and it's out of the way then. Okay, just a very short one this time for issue 31. Really, all we did is we just added another wedge shaped section at the back here, and we're starting to prepare the next few pieces of plating. I'm not going to put them on yet. If you watch my early videos, you'll remember I used to get a bit impatient and I was putting all the panels on even before. Well before they told us to do it. Well, my little warning I used to give you about not being impatient like me, I did warn that it might strip too much of the plastic out inside, so that eventually the screws don't hold, and that's exactly what's happened on a couple of them. So yeah, I'm going to have to improvise with a couple there. Just probably take the screw out, any screws that aren't holding, drop a little bit of super glue in there or something, or thread lock, and then redo it up. So yeah, so I'm definitely now waiting. I've learned my lesson. I'm not going to be impatient. I'm going to wait. I'm not going to fit the plating until we're told to, because it will, if you get too many of the screws don't hold, then you'll notice when you pick it up it'll move, and it shouldn't do. So so there we go. That's pretty much it for issue 31. So thanks for watching. I hope the videos are helpful, and I'll see you next time. Take care.